Okay, let's hope my phone doesn't fall over. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to go in here and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about why I started doing what I do here as your coach, and why I hope that you can listen to this with an open mind and just trust that, you know what, no matter how many insecurities and doubts that you have about if you could do this too, that you could, that you are exactly the kind of person who could make an impact in your corner, in your circle of influence, and that you do actually have influence. So I was a brand new coach. This was like July of whatever year it was, 2015 maybe. And we were sitting in an audience in a dark stadium. And I remember it was cold. The seat that I was sitting on was really, really cold. And I was like kind of like snuggled up in a jacket. I had lost a ton of weight, but I was newly pregnant with Tatum. And so I was like starting to feel all the pregnancy feels. And we were sitting in the audience and it got really dark and really quiet. And then our CEO, Carl Degler, came on stage and he started to tell us this story. And so he said, you know, there's this boy and he was walking along the sand. And maybe you've heard this story, but he was walking along the sand and he was picking up starfish, and he would scoop the starfish gently out of the sand and then he would throw them back into the ocean. And then he would turn to the next one and he would scoop another starfish and he would throw it into the ocean. And he just kept on doing this, right? And so he was doing this long enough that a gentleman who was walking along the sand, along the beach, noticed, and he saw him and he walked up to him because, you know, he noticed like, son, like there are thousands of starfish on this beach. Like, how can you possibly hope to save them all? Because the tide washes all these starfish up every single day, and there's a new, you know, washing of all of these starfish that happens every single day. How could he possibly help all of them every day, all of the time, right? And he just picked up another starfish and he started to toss it into the ocean again. And he kind of was quiet for a minute. And then he answered the question and he said, you know, I do it because it matters. And he said, well, what do you mean it matters? Like, how can you possibly make an impact? There's thousands of starfish. You can't save them all. And the boy picks up another starfish and he tosses it in and he says, it mattered to that one. It mattered to that one that he just tossed into the ocean. And that like hit me hard because I was that one person. I was that one person who, when my coach, who was a friend of mine from high school, she's not even my coach anymore, but when she was a friend of mine from high school who posted about this 21-day fitness challenge and just was like, you know what, like I really need the accountability, I need the friends, I need a buddy to do this with me. Do you want to be my buddy? And I saw that post and I just was like, you know what, like, yeah, like I think I do need this. The fact that she was willing to put herself out there and just be courageous enough to share this with someone else, to share this with me because it had helped her, that helped me. It mattered to me that she was courageous enough to share. So whether or not you decide that you think that you could do coaching with me, which I believe every single one of you have the potential to do, if you are at all in a place where you feel like this lifestyle that you have made, any kind of shifts that you have made have been helpful for you, and you are keeping that to yourself and you're not sharing it with family or friends, or you're not talking about it on your social media because you're afraid of being judged, or you're afraid of somebody not liking you for talking about it, I just want to challenge you to think about the starfish and to think about that one person who, in the midst of all of this crazy last year of the crazy that has been 2020 and COVID and all of this, and just know that there are so many people struggling right now. And I can only reach so many people. And I want to be able to help as many people as possible. I want my team to be able to help as many people as possible. But I can't do that alone. And so I am calling for you guys to just think about the impact that you could have on one person. And you may not even know who this person is yet. But I just want you to remember that you were that one person. You were a person who matters. You still matter. You are still worth showing up today. Even if you've fallen off the wagon, even if you've had some ups and downs, even if you've been struggling, you still matter. And that idea of sharing this and paying this forward with just that one person, that's why I do coaching. That's why I show up, and that's why I continue to show up with you guys. That's why I try to continuously bring in new people, because this isn't the kind of thing that I can just keep to myself. I can't keep this lifestyle. I can't keep the way that I feel. I can't keep my, my wins and my victories with my physical fitness, with my nutrition. I can't keep those things to myself because it's helped me too much. And it matters to me that I share that with other people. That's why I became a coach, because it mattered to me to help that one person. And so when I started coaching, I didn't have the idea. I had no idea where I was going to go with it. I had no idea if I would stick with it. I just knew that I wanted to at least try to pay this forward to one person. And then do you know what happens? When you pay it forward to that one person, you feel really, really good. And you are good friends with them, and you stay good friends with them. And that impact makes an impact on you. It makes an impression on you. And that is why I keep showing up and helping new people every month. So I just want you guys to like take a minute, and I would just challenge you this week. If you are comfortable, well, really, even if you're not comfortable, if you're willing to face the fear demon of posting something on social media to just talk about your own journey, and if you are willing to just help that one starfish, that one person get back in the water and just get back on their feet and mentally feel like they have the clarity to just keep showing up, and to just like know that they're not alone, then please talk to me. I would love to help you craft a post. You don't have to do this yourself if you're feeling too nervous and you don't really know what to say. But I just would challenge you guys, like, reach out to me if you want to learn about coaching. Reach out to me if you want help to do a social media post so that you can share this with someone else, because you guys have no idea. You have no idea the ripple effect that it can have when you just pay this forward. Just even if you just do it once, every once in a while. It makes a huge impact on you and your life, but it also makes a huge ripple effect that ripples out to everyone around you. So thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful. And I look forward to hearing from those of you who feel like you would be willing to pay this forward to at least one person.